This is our monster trap down here. We have a really huge dark room a couple of blocks below the base, or below the surface level, and the monsters spawn in there. And then we've got really deep trenches of water that funnel all of the monsters to the middle, and then the water brings them here, and they run into the lava and die, and all of the loot, you can see some sulfur there, all of the loot is carried down by the water and ends up at the collection unit at the end. Potentially we could have a skeleton shoot a creeper here and it could explode, but so far so good. We haven't had any problems. This is the second monster trap we have on this server, and they're more or less the same. Guns built the first one, and then Goobie modeled this one after it. But this particular trap is very successful, and I'll show you why. You can see down here all the loot. There's, oh wow, lots. There's sulfur bones, arrows, feathers, string, all kinds of things. We dump a lot of stuff in the chest here just to get rid of it. Don't really carry it around. And the feathers and the bones we more or less just burn. But I'll show you why the trap is so successful. We have upstairs, on the surface level, a garden, which is, it's safe at day or night. We can come out here anytime, doesn't matter. It's well torched. And all around the outside we have cactus, so if a monster spawns outside the perimeter, and they do, they can't get in. The spiders will occasionally jump up and over the cactus. I think it's happened twice, but they don't really hurt too much once they get in. They're usually close to dead, so it's not really a problem. Over here, so we can kind of go up to a higher point so you can get a good look at the garden. The nice thing about this garden is that we spend a lot of time here, and just because we like it, we plant flowers, do a little bit of gardening and landscaping, and then a lot of monsters spawn below us in the dark spawn rooms, so the trap is really successful because of that. The perimeter, the cacti perimeter that you see is actually about the size of the monster spawn room as well, so you can get a feel for how big that room is. The only thing that we find with this garden that isn't all that tranquil is the noise, because you can always hear, the splashing monsters down there, you can hear the spiders hissing and the zombies growling, and sometimes you can work in here for a little while and you basically have to leave after a while because the noise is so bad and it gets kind of irritating. So we decided to give it a sign. We thought that this was sort of appropriate. It's a very, very nice garden if you don't pay much attention to the sound.